you keep trying to change your life, but you wake up and you're literally the same person. Your habits, the things that you do every day, your routines, and the way that you're thinking. And I used to be in this position not even like 3 years ago. I used to wake up in the morning and I used to tell myself, I really want discipline. I really want to become her. I want to be that woman that is disciplined, that is built and muscular and just so relentless in life that nothing can actually hurt me and nothing can easily distract me. And I realized that I'm not going to wake up and just envision it, because it's so easy to believe in the law of attraction, and it's so easy as a female to fall for these pitfalls and these different mindsets that the law of attraction is just going to simply attract anything in your life. And yes, that is true. There are universal laws in life, but you have to put in the work. Like, that is the recipe to become the best version of yourself as a female as possible. And that starts with being honest with yourself. What I had to do is be honest with myself, and I had to tell myself, hey, this is where I'm basically fucking up. Like, I'm going out, I'm drinking, and then I'm doing it again each week, and then I feel hungover, and then the next week, and then I keep improving, and then I just keep drinking, and I keep going out, and I dress up, and this and that. And I decided that is not the life that I wanted in order to be at the place that I am today, in terms of my mindset, in terms of my body and my health and my peace, right? As a female, you want peace and you want consistency and you just want to be successful. Like, as females, we really truly do want to be happy and have all the things that we wish for, whether that's like materialistic things, whether that's a beautiful home. I want a beautiful home with a pool, with a nice view, and to be able to like raise my kids in a beautiful place and a safe place, right? But I'm not going to get anywhere if I'm the same April that I was yesterday. I'm the same April that I was a year ago. So you have to really like commit to yourself and put in that work and just be honest. And you have to tell yourself, these are the areas that I'm messing up. And if you're scrolling, if you have TikTok, Instagram, or Snapchat, just honestly get off of this video. Like, you need to actually fix that, and you need to get off of that, because those are just pure dopamine. If you literally have those and you're wasting your time posting stories and talking to people that are not gonna fulfill you in life, seriously, hop off the video right now, and I will suggest to you to do a dopamine detox. And what I mean by that is to cancel out anything that gives you an instant rush of happiness and an instant rush of pleasure. And that is what dopamine is. It's a chemical in your brain, and it gets released whenever you do something instant or when you don't choose long-term gratification. So it's super easy for you to have dopamine with junk food, with social media, with giving a dumb guy like your attention for a second, right? So please, that is like the number one thing that I had to do to change my life massively. And keep in mind, I'm 25 years old. I don't have social media. I only have YouTube, and I have my email. I decided to get off of Instagram because I knew that I wanted to post, content on there and stuff, and I was. But I was like, what is this actually providing for me? Like, how am I reaching my goals by posting on social media? Genuinely, that is the number one thing. The second thing is journaling, being honest with yourself. Sit down, write down the things that you want to improve, whether that's having a better mindset, whether it's not spending so much money eating out. Because you know what, guys? That is money that you can easily save up for your future. So for me, I invest in stocks. I have a stock, I invest in S&P, and my money basically compounds. And so, yes, of course, I want to do shopping. I want to buy a bag. Like, I want to do all these things, right? But I basically wear the same clothes as well. Like, that is going to be my third thing, is like, stop worrying so much about how you look, right? If you eat healthy and you have a clean diet and you work out, you're gonna look freaking good. You just need to have a couple of outfits for the week, and that is it. Like, you literally, as a female, you cannot have so much decision fatigue with the makeup, with the hair, with the outfits. Like, if you really want to achieve something in life and you want to be rich and you want to drive the car that you want and live the lifestyle that you want, that people post on Instagram all the time, this is how you start. This is literally how you start. And it might seem boring at first, but you cannot have your same identity. You just genuinely cannot have that same identity, because you're never going to go anywhere. And I wasn't going anywhere from the age of 19 to 23. I was not going anywhere until I buckled up and I said, you know what? I'm going to delete social media. I'm gonna start journaling about the things that I want to improve on, which is like bulking. Bulking or cutting or maintaining any kind of like workout regimen teaches you so much about discipline. It sharpens your mind, it sharpens your body, and it teaches you to have a habit consistently for your entire life. And then what, when you're 80 years old, your back's not going to be hurting, and you're going to pick up your kids, grandkids, and you know, all those beautiful things in life that we deserve to enjoy, like as we grow older. But one of the third things that I also started doing was limiting my alcohol and any kind of substance, right? I used to smoke, and I started realizing that I was smoking out of just coping, right? And it's just bad for you guys. Genuinely, if you vape or if you have social media, honestly, please understand that these things are not going to make you any money. Like, they're just things that put a band-aid over how you're actually feeling in your life. And I know this firsthand because that's what I did with smoking, right? I couldn't face my problems, so I would just go towards smoking, or I would go to drinking. And when I decided to live uncomfortably in terms of killing my old identity so that I can be the person that I am right now sitting in front of you, I had to do all of those things. It's hard and it's so uncomfortable, and I went through so much depression because I felt lonely, I felt stagnant, I didn't have any dopamine, I didn't have like those outings where I wanted to go to a bar and drink and then like go smoke and stuff. I didn't have that anymore. I didn't have social media, or I didn't have people giving me instant validation on social media, right? And it's gonna feel uncomfortable, but you have to be uncomfortable. You have to be best friends with the uncomfortableness in life, because that's the only way you're gonna grow, and that's the only way you're gonna get that life that people post like on Instagram. And that's not life, guys. That is fantasy. It is fantasy. You build your own life. You are the pioneer of your soul. So yeah, it's not an easy thing to do, to kill your old identity, and it's gonna want to come back. I'm not perfect. I also make mistakes. I go back to habits. I go back to things, but becoming her is knowing that you want to be there and being honest with yourself about it, right? Honesty is the number one thing. If you're not honest with yourself and you're just trying to like go on week to week, I know people that literally live week by week. They're like worrying about which club to go to during the weekend, or what substance to have like over the weekend, or who to hang out with, the new thing. Guys, those kinds of people are literally going to stay the same for years. And if you hang around those people, you will be just like them. Think about your group of friends. I purposefully like isolated myself because I knew that if I had friends that weren't giving me quality, I was just gonna become like them, and I was just gonna get dragged down. And I'm telling you, it's a lonely ass journey when you like choose this path. And if you're late, I want you to subscribe. I know a lot of you are watching my videos and you're not subscribing. But I make content like this each week about mindset, discipline, and becoming her. And I have a group, and it's called a Healing Hub. And basically what I'm trying to do is have a bunch of women come into that group and just talk about everything: discipline, mindset, goals, the goals that you want in your life, right? So I invite you guys. It's totally free. You can introduce yourself and I'll comment. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my meal because I made a high protein fettuccine recipe. And if you guys want like bulk friendly meals, I can make a video on that too, like the kinds of meals that I eat in order to gain weight and to gain muscle. So if you're interested in that, I can always make a video like that. But yeah, like, subscribe, because I know you guys are watching. I know you guys are lurking through these views. So subscribe, and then hit the notification bell because you'll get notified when I post my videos. And I hope you guys really think about this and get yourself a journal and just genuinely write down the 10 things that you want most in life. And I promise you, your brain will start aligning those actions to do those things that you wrote down. But yeah, I'm gonna eat, guys, and I will see you guys next week.